eyes with no time chasing. Why? Oh, you never know just how life is going to go. You jump in your boat and you row, row, row. Jump in your boat, you row, row, row. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen like you knew it would. Oh yeah. Gotta aim high and go for your pie in the sky. Go ahead, trust yourself. Everything might right itself. Life's a stream, so go ahead now, follow your dream. Jump in your boat, row, row, row. Jump in your boat, row, row, row. Here we go, ready? Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen like you knew it would. How's that feel out there? Oh yeah. All right. Everybody at home. All right, really loud. Ready? Are you ready to sit? Ready? Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen like you knew it would. Thank you, backup chorus.
Good morning, Laura Shepherd.
All right, here we are. I'm just so pleased to be
You don't need those.
here at the Laura Shepherd Show. Thank you for Linda behind the camera there.
Oh.
She's always looking at the picture and trying to make it more beautiful, and for that I am grateful. Back here in Gulfport, so you know you're welcome to come be in the live audience. Everybody in the audience cheer.
Woo!
So you're always welcome to come to the show. The next show will be at Wonderfield Farm two Sundays from now. So Bet out of town looks forward to an event. It's always good if somebody makes an event. At the moment, I'd like to invite my first guest of the evening, Robyn Red. Hello, so delighted. I know that you're supposed to be at your shop, but you've run in here instead to be on the show, and then you're going to dash off. You have a shop called Red Hot Tiki.
Yes, Red Hot Tiki, Spicy Gourmet Market.
Spicy Gourmet Market. And where are you located?
I am located at 2904 Beach Boulevard South, right in that beautiful T by the waterfront in Gulfport.
Yeah, go for it.
And more specifically, right near the art courtyard, like the north
Yeah,
end
I'm right in the
courtyard.
front of the village courtyard.
They call the village courtyard.
Yeah,
the
we
art
took the
courtyard.
art off when
yes.
the industrial arts place left.
Oh gosh, yes. Okay. Anyways, it's still pretty darn artsy there, wouldn't you say?
It is. We have a lot of murals.
In our town,
Well, even in the courtyard.
just in the courtyard. Yeah, you're right.
Low Tide just put a big new one right on top.
Oh, nice.
It's really
Yeah.
nice.
For mural watchers worldwide, Gulfport is getting to be a destination. We're a destination. Your
Haven't we always?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. You're right. Now that you mention it, your shop sells.
We have almost 1,200 products, and we have everything from the hottest of the hot sauces to not hot stuff. We have jams and jellies and snacks and jerky, and we have Italian olive oils. And,
Ooh.
And I brought with me honey today for those that might want to try some, because we have Eden's Nectar and we have a couple of other Florida honeys.
Yes, we're gonna have a little honey taste testing. Maybe, Lydia, would you go around and is there any product we want to show? Well, the little dispensers, like her little shop. Do you consider yourself like? Are most of your customers just tourists that pass through, or do you have repeat local customers that
I have customers that drive as far away as from Orlando to Crystal River, Naples,
They
on
come-
a regular basis.
On a regular basis.
And they come into the shop, buy hot sauces mostly. At least those people do. Although I do have somebody that drives from Spring Hill and buys the Eden's Nectar honey. She really loves the honey, so she comes down about once every 2 months and cleans me out
Of honey. So, let's talk about honey. I mean, hot sauces are hot. And you know what, well, you can talk about hot sauces probably all day, too.
Well, the thing is about hot sauces, because I have my chili heads that come in and buy the hottest of the hot.
Chili head, technical term.
Yeah, technical term. We have those people. But what I wanted to kind of get out to the world is we're not just about that. We have so many other things in the store, and I listen to people go by the store all day long and go, oh, you don't want to go in there, it's nothing but hot stuff. And that's not true. And I used to stop them and go, oh no, but now I don't even bother. I'm just like, oh, they didn't want to come in here anyway. So move along.
Yeah.
But I wanted to tell people about the honey because I've been trying to get more and more of Florida honey.
Oh,
And hot honey is real popular nowadays.
hot honey.
And I actually brought a Florida hot honey. It's an orange blossom honey infused with daddle peppers. Daddle peppers are only grown around St. Augustine, so they're definitely a Florida pepper.
I wonder if that's what I call a datil pepper. What
Yeah,
you call a
same
daddle,
one.
and it's
Same
kind of
thing.
about that big and
Yeah,
really
they're
wrinkly.
little, yeah, and they're not quite habanero hot.
Yeah,
Kind of
but they have a very flavorful.
So I wouldn't suggest doing that one first because it does have a little bit of heat. Ironically, it feels really hot at the beginning, but then it dissipates really quick because of the honey. So it's not. It doesn't.
Okay, we're gonna
last.
taste that one last.
Yeah, do that one last.
Okay,
but Eden's Nectar is real popular around here because
Okay, do we have a label for Eden Nectar?
yes. Eden's Nectar. This is
Oh,
one
that
of the
is so
little
cute.
bear tasting
You could
things.
buy a thing that big if you just wanted to bring somebody a sample of honey.
I don't carry these anymore because
Yeah.
it's raw. It's not pasteurized. It crystallizes really quick.
Yes.
And it's funny how many people, when it crystallizes, will throw it away.
No,
Because
but
they don't
that
realize
means
it's
it's
still
good.
good.
Yeah.
And that means it's the best honey.
Let's hold that up and then maybe give everybody a little taste of this one. Shall we try
yeah,
that?
that,
Or which one do you want to start with?
Do the summer first. What I was
Okay.
going to explain is about Eden's Nectar. They have about 10,000 hives, and some of them, they're a co-op. And they're stationed in Land O'Lakes. That's where they pool all the honey. And some of their co-op people rent their bees out to farms. Some of them are backyard beekeepers. It's like all over, but it's all over the Tri-County area, which is why so many people like it for allergies, because you kind of cover the whole gamut of things.
Right, because there's an idea that if you consume local raw honey, that it will help with allergies.
And the great thing about this is it's the same bees all year long, and we're lucky here in Florida because it never gets cold enough for the bees to go dormant. So their honey changes as the year goes on. So you'll see their honeys change from spring, summer, fall, and winter. And it's the bee season, not our season. So it follows the growing season. So like summer has a little jasmine-y kind of flavor to it, but it's really light and sweet. And I brought a sample of that. I also brought spring. Spring is kind of citrusy, like a little bit of a citrus flavor because of the grapefruit and the orange and the stuff that grows around. And then I brought fall because it's so unique. Because of the Brazilian pepper that grows wild here and invasive, it's got a little, you know how when you eat black pepper, it gives that kind of dry feeling to your mouth? The honey does that. So it's super sweet, but it just kind of, it's just dry, like dry wine, dry. It's different.
So which is the best one to taste first?
I would say this one, the summer.
Okay, can you put a little dot on my hand, and then is that open? Yes.
And you'll see the difference because especially between the two, because it's the same exact bees. It's just the honey changes so much throughout the year.
Okay.
The winter has a strong sorghum kind of flavor. Tastes like honey.
In my very refined palette, I am going to describe the full bouquet of.
It tastes like honey.
It tastes like honey. Okay, that's kind of fun. So when did you? So you were you were born in Florida or raised?
Yeah, I was born in South Miami, but I was raised up by Chazawiska.
Chazawiska. No mumbling in the background.
I
No
grew up
mumbling.
on a farm.
You grew up on a farm. What kind
Yeah.
of farm?
We have horses and ducks and chickens and a goose that tried to kill me every day. And
And what made you want to open a hot shop gourmet market?
I kind of didn't.
But is it? Are you successful?
Yes.
Okay. So
I've been there 9 years now. The store's been there 12 because I bought it from Dino and Rhonda Riccio. Back in the day, I was a customer, and I worked for a manufacturing facility. I was a safety manager and worked for a pharmaceutical company and a medical device company. And I decided I wanted to do something different. And on a whim, and I do mean on a whim, I said, I will buy your store now here. And 2 weeks later, I was standing there going, maybe this wasn't the thing I thought it was going to be.
no, but and have you grown the business since
Yes.
you've been there?
Yes, a lot.
Yeah.
And it's been successful. It's been fun. I tell people I had absolutely no retail experience when I bought the store, which is why I was like, what did I just do?
Right.
But I'm a lifelong learner, so every 8 to 10 years.
Oh, a lifelong learner. All those in favor of lifelong learning.
Yay!
Practically unanimous out there.
Yes, because every 8 to 10 years I change careers.
Okay. And that used to be thought of as being like feckle and not good and da-da. And
Right.
now it's like you got to keep your feet moving.
I think it keeps you young.
Yes.
I'm really thankful that you actually created an event for this Laura Shepherd show. And you seem to do some Facebook marketing, and I really appreciate that.
I do a lot.
Yeah. One of the things I happen to do you do a lot of marketing, and I do just a little bit of scrolling. But I noticed that you were maybe giving, like, all of a sudden there were cabbages. And
Look how pretty they are.
look how
They're
pretty
so
they are.
big.
Yeah.
And
beautiful.
butternut squash.
These are like 3 to 6 pounds.
Wow.
And so they were extra.
Jill Treadway, some of you may know her from Low Tide. She's a veteran like me, and I was talking to her one day because she was giving stuff away out of the back of her truck, and I said, what are you going to do with the rest of that? Where does it come from? Please, I need to know because I hate food waste.
Yes.
And so now when she can't give it away, she usually brings it to my store and I figure out a way or a place to give it.
Yeah.
This comes from one of the local churches that does a food bank, and they do a food giveaway every week. And everything that's left over, Jill tries to take and give it away to other people that need it, and all she asks in return is a few bucks for gas.
Sweet.
So I did get her gas money yesterday, so the rest of this is.
So everybody in the audience, if you would care to take the butternut squash or the cabbage home, because I ran down and got some for myself yesterday. There's all sorts of other good little yummies on this table. These mangoes are starting to fall. Take 2.
I can't remember.
Oh, don't touch them.
Don't touch it. Oh.
I know. So
Whatever you
disappointed,
do,
believe me.
don't touch them.
I have so many mango things in the store too, and everyone's like, "How's this taste?" I'm like, "I have no idea."
These little flowers are for you to take home with you today. So remember to grab them as you leave the stage. Let's taste another. Let's go have another
You
round
know
of honey.
what? Let's do the avocado honey. This is from a different company that I just started using. They make the daddle sting, which is the other one I told you about, and you can try that one if you want. This one is very heavy. It surprised me because avocado I wouldn't have thought, because it's got such a light taste, the fruit.
Right.
I wasn't expecting it to be like this, but this is really heavy. It's I think it's almost stronger than a sorghum.
Wow.
It's kind of surprising.
Sorghum can be strong.
Yeah, it can. And it's kind of growing on me.
Ah.
I've been eating it in an oatmeal because it doesn't taste at all like I would expect.
You can smell it.
Yes, the way it touches the palate.
Yeah, it does feel sorghum.
Sorghum-ish.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got
It's just
a
really
more.
heavy and dark.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be great for bread, like to make bread.
Or beer.
Oh, there you go. Mead.
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 That would make some really heavy mead.
Wouldn't it? Yes.
Would it be good?
So much.
I have a question
Okay.
about if the honey crystallizes.
Oh, yeah.
How do you get it back to
okay.
use it?
And also, do you know, like, how do I know my honey is real? And so if it crystallizes, it's real honey, do you know? I mean,
Yes.
because you're telling me this, or I'm seeing a bottle.
Raw
and
honey's
it's
better for you. A lot of times when you buy it at the grocery store, it's pasteurized. 'Cause it doesn't come
pasteurized,
through.
right.
So it kind of kills all the good stuff.
I agree.
And they'll even add corn syrup sometimes to it to keep it
Right.
where it'll flow.
Oh my gosh.
So how do you know, I remember there was some test in water. I mean, maybe I should have looked it up.
I don't know about that, but I do know that these crystallize really quick. And all I do is I take the whole, I just heat up some water like in the microwave and just set the whole bottle inside. But me personally, I like the crystallized honey. It's kind of like unrefined sugar.
Right? So you like the texture of it a little bit?
Yeah, especially in drinks and stuff like that because it kind of has that unrefined sugar kind of quality to it.
Yeah.
It kind of even tastes that way.
And you were in the Air Force?
I was in the Navy.
Navy. You were in the Navy. That's interesting. Do you have a license? You were in the Navy. What made you just? What sort of crazy choice was that? I'm not crazy. Let's hear my judgmental. My judgmental questioning. What sort of crazy choice was that?
I graduated when I was 17. I had a scholarship to go to college. I told my dad, he was in the Navy. I said, like, when he was much younger during World War II, and I looked at him and I said, I'm way too young to go to college. I can't do this. I'm going to join the Navy. And that's what I did. So a few months later, I was over at boot camp in Orlando.
Dying.
Welcome to
And I spent 7 years then before they bumped me out for my back.
Well, I'll be.
But
Here's
that's
some
where I got
sage.
this battlefield acupuncture.
Yes,
if you've
that
ever
was
heard
the
of
next. Okay, so there she's in the Navy, but now she's the Navy, the VA is giving you acupuncture, and I'm schooling sage. I'm going to send you home with some sage too, by the way.
Sweet.
You're going to go home with lots of presents today. Thank you so much for your time.
These are weird. So an Air Force doctor came up with this type of acupuncture. It's so that they could do it in the field, so that they didn't have to give soldiers medicine or drugs in the field. And I don't take drugs. I don't do anything. I don't even drink, folks. I'm boring. So,
Honey addict.
Yes, I'm a capsaicin addict for
Yeah.
hot sauce.
Yes.
So I went in Friday morning, and my doctor's like, "Hey, we're doing we all got trained on this. I know you already do acupuncture over here because they do have an acupuncturist at the VA. Believe it or not,
Acupuncture at the VA.
she's fantastic." And she goes, "Let me do this," and they take these little gold darts and basically push them into your ear. They kind of hurt a little bit. And then they put tape over them. They stay in your ear for like 3 or 4 days, and then you pull them out. I pulled one out this morning because it was falling out, and I gotta tell you, they don't tell you what it feels like when they come out. But it's supposed to be for a week to 6 weeks. It's supposed to help with pain management. So
And are we giving you thumbs up or thumbs down first try?
I've done the magnetic beads where they push them into your ear,
yeah,
and I think I kind of like them better.
Okay.
Because this is hard to sleep. Because I'm a side sleeper,
Oh,
and they just kind of jab more in your ear.
I think you need to be more of a back sleeper. Okay.
Yes.
Should we taste one more kind of honey
Oh,
on the way
absolutely.
around?
Oh, yeah.
So does anybody want to risk it and taste some of the hot blossom?
Yes. With hot. No.
Yes, this has got
Yes.
the dowdle
That's
peppers
down,
in it.
yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
We have someone in the back.
And both cameras.
It's
Because I
not.
love dahlia peppers, so I think I love that.
Oh yeah, because you come in to get the daddle hot
Yeah.
sauce.
Okay, give me a good old dollop of
Jerry
that.
and Maggie are regulars.
Oh, they are. We have some regulars in the audience.
I always come in for the dahlia peppers, so the honey is good. We try to make a really nice.
Hey, the way it strikes the palate and moves to the back with
It's
some
not that
peppery.
hot.
Oh yeah.
It
No,
feels
it's
like
not
it's
that
gonna be
hot.
really hot, and then all of a sudden just gonna
No,
go away.
this feels like it would be really good like on a meat. you know, as
I have a customer that comes in and buys quite a bit because they eat a lot of salmon, and they've been putting it on salmon and glazing it.
delicious.
And it's like, I'm not much of a salmon eater, but I might have to try it because it might make it taste.
You old salmon eater. All right. Well, I think that's really, Robyn, I think you're an asset to our community. And, you know, and oftentimes people ask me, you know, like they want a gift or something. And I'm like, go in that hot sauce place. It's small, people that are leaving, traveling from here, going somewhere. Do you have things that are labeled Gulfport?
We actually have a hot sauce that's ours, Red Hot Tiki. It's called Keep Gulfport Weird. It's a serrano pepper sauce. And if y'all ever had the Taco Bell green sauce that they got rid of years ago, I love that sauce. I just want you to know I had a relationship with that sauce and we got rid of it. So we now have this serrano pepper sauce and it's so good. I love it. It's not really super hot, but it's got that green flavor, a little bit of heat, and I can eat it on anything.
So if you're traveling out of town, you pop in there, you get a bottle of this stuff, and then you bring it as a gift where you're going. Or if you need a little something special, or if you have people, because I think buying consumables is really special.
We have a TSA friendly we have a whole bunch of little teeny tiny bottles like this. We have Mike's Hot Honey in a little tiny bottle and like a bunch of hot sauces and little ones that you can take on the plane.
Yeah, so fun.
The TSA won't take them.
And right where you're located in downtown Gulfport there on the, you know, in the main drag. Robyn, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
You are now, this was brought by our next guest, but I'm sending you home with this.
I have a rosemary tree.
And then
I have a
like
rosemary tree.
Sage?
Oh, absolutely.
And here, and then these flowers are for you.
Oh, thank
and
you.
I would send you home with some mangoes, but you're not allowed to touch them.
These will be in the shop for viewing today till 3 o'clock.
Okay, thank you for your time. Wow, that is super.
Teresa Trott Emery, love the show.
Okay.
Brenda Carter, good morning to everyone.
Yay! Our friends from afar. We are going to sing a song. Well, we have Linda behind the camera.
All right.
And this is Lydia. Lydia, thank you for your help today. Lydia makes jewelry. This is, Gosha, give them a close-up.
That's
They're
pretty.
made out of horn. If you need such a thing, Lydia, write a comment with your site. Okay, so what song are we going to sing? We somehow she's decided. Okay, this is it. And I know that Robyn might have to slip out because she's got a store. She's got business to run. Turn your back on the bad times and turn your face towards the sunshine. You've got to laugh and laugh and laugh. You got to spend time to unwind. It's always today. It's always today. It won't be tomorrow. No matter how long you stay, you can wait and wait and wait and wait. But it won't be any other day. It's still gonna be today. Always today. Always today. I'm gonna need your help on this. Ready? You gotta turn your back on the bad times and turn your face towards the sunshine. You gotta laugh. Laugh, laugh. That's pretty good. You're getting good. You gotta spend time to unwind. It's always today. Always today. Every day it's a circle. You look at the clock on the wall. Round and round and round and round. Not going anywhere at all. Just goes nowhere, that's all. It's always today, always today. Sure, it's dark when night falls, but there's always a star. So, Robyn, you be the light and shine real bright, and then we'll know where you are. You gotta
shine like a star. It's always today, always today. So turn your back on the bad times and turn your face towards the sunshine. You gotta laugh and laugh and laugh. You gotta spend time to unwind. It's always today, always today.
So Teresa asked, did Laura write that song?
I did.
Yes, she did. She writes everything she sings.
Oh, thank you. Yep. Turn your back to the bad times and turn your face towards the sunshine.
That's right.
And laugh and laugh and laugh. And then you spend time to unwind.
Yeah.
Because you got today. We got today.
Right.
Woo! You know what we got today? We got Jolie! 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 Oh, thank you. And you arrived bearing all these beautiful gifts. What do you got? What do you have?
I grew some sunflowers, some seed, and
Let me see that thing. Pat, let me hold it out for him.
Yeah.
Look at that sunflower from seed.
yeah,
Oh, yeah. And what
some
else?
rosemary from the garden.
Yes.
And some vinca flowers also from the garden.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And
Matches
this
your
beautiful jar that matches your outfit. We're going to talk about the outfits later. What other beautiful purple thing did you bring?
An eggplant also from the garden.
Oh,
Yeah.
a little cutie eggplant. A little eggplant from the garden.
Some figs also from the fig tree.
A little fig from the fig tree. Oh my goodness.
Thank you, garden.
And some other stuff. Look, some greens.
Oh yes, collard greens.
Collard greens.
Yeah.
Dense collard greens.
And I'll have you know that I have that Seminole pumpkin that somebody gave you and then you gave to me.
Yes, I grew from seed.
Or you grew it from seed.
Yeah.
Somebody gave you the seed or
Yes,
something.
Jungle J.
Jungle J gave you
Yes.
the seeds
Yes.
and then you grew it.
Yes.
You're going to sing us a song and then we're going to talk about gardening.
Okay.
Because, you know, all of a sudden but then, you're going to sing. We're going to sing first.
Okay.
And then I'm going to jump out of the way. Now, do you need a helper for this song or are you going to do this one by yourself?
I can have a
No,
helper.
well, okay, let's get a helper up here. Come on, Barney, jump up here and give us a help. Or no, yes, no? It's up to you.
Thank you, Laura.
Ooh,
Thank you for having me.
ooh, we're gonna there it goes. You get two, and Barney will be your helper.
Thank you.
Give us a little introduction
I
to
like
the
being-
song.
Yes.
You look, you're in purple too. You guys look fabulous.
Oh, good.
Oh, we match.
Yeah.
This song I finished on Mother's Day, and it's called "Shine Your Light." Yeah. Jump into the ocean, ride this wave with me. Okay, Barney plays in a band called the Urban Gypsies of Florida, and you have been playing with him, and you all did the courtyard the other night. It was a scene like out of nobody's business. The place was out of control, and I noticed that you're both wearing, what do you call these things?
We call them, what do we call them?
Gypsy jumpsuits. Gypsy jumpsuits.
She has on the gypsy jumpsuit.
Yes.
And I have on the gypsy, what do we call them? Maybe we call them gypsy rags?
Yeah.
I don't
Gypsy.
know.
Yeah, rags. I don't like rags.
No,
but
rags.
Gypsy jeans.
Gypsy jeans.
And gypsy jumpsuits.
Gypsy jumpsuits and jeans.
I don't know. We can work on that. Okay, stand up. Let's stand up.
Because I made them as
Like,
pants.
No, you're fine.
I made them as pants. So then she was over there at the house with one of her friends. And she said, hey, what if we put it on like this?
Right, because first they were designed to be these pants. And how they're made basically from like a scarf.
Right.
Now I noticed, Barney, you were wearing these pants at the show last night, and they were a bit flashy.
They
now,
were.
This pair you have on is much more, but when he was, they
My leg kept showing.
your leg all the way up. Now I wasn't going to bring it up, but you brought it up on stage, so I figured we could talk about it.
Yeah, this was a piece of silk, is a piece of silk.
It's so nice.
And it was this wide. But now we're buying sarongs and they're a little wider.
Right, so it covers.
Right.
So if you want to wear it as a pair of pants, you put it up.
You tie in the back, watch this.
Yeah, tie in the back.
I'll quick tie you.
Yeah.
And then you grab her, Jolie. Yeah.
And so if people see you out playing, they can purchase such a garment.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Right.
Now, Jolie,
See that we have done twist.
have you always been a musician and a fashion maven?
No.
No.
I started playing music like 10 years ago,
Yeah. Well,
but I came out dancing.
okay.
She came out
I was
there.
always on the dance floor.
Yeah. And
And the much
my
more.
understanding, I heard. Okay, look at this. There
She
you
ties them in
go.
the front.
You can tie them in the front.
But
Now,
you see, these are a lot more narrow.
this is narrower. And let me tell you, the slit goes right on up to here, which is a little high for me, but not for some ladies, you know,
Right.
because it's
Be great on the beach if you
on the
had to
beach
bring
as
the
a cover.
suit, right?
But the same
Yes.
item. Oh, we got the hearts coming up online. Just exploding hearts. Thank you for the feedback online. Share if you would be so kind. Donate to Venmo, L Shepherd 9, PayPal, L Shepherd 9. Become a patron of the Laura Shepherd Show on Patreon.com. Put some money in the tip bucket on your way out. Okay. Now, so this same piece of fabric can also be worn like that.
I love the open back. They figured it out,
Sexy.
the girls.
Okay, so what happened was that you handed this piece of cloth to a person thinking that she was going to put it on like a pair of pants, but she said, oh, this ties around your neck. Now, there, you know, but it doesn't flash too. I don't, you know,
No.
you feel secure. You don't feel like your boobs are hanging out.
It looks like it wants to, right?
It looks like it wants to, but now.
You go, Barney. You
Pardon me,
go.
Laura.
Get under there.
You know what I love about Barney? You can trust Barney. He's not doing nothing but tying on and helping you get dressed, and that's what I love about Barney. If you were on the other end of a big heavy rope up a tree, you could trust him. He would not let you fall.
I will not let you fall.
Now, you are kind of gymnasty.
I was a gymnast for 2 years.
Yes.
I'm a soccer player.
Okay. Oh, you were a soccer player and she played football.
Yes, soccer player.
Can you take your dress off?
Can you?
Different show.
Different show.
Different
It's
show.
a lot harder with this. I should have realized worn something that was okay.
We
there.
get the picture.
Yeah.
Y'all get the
Okay,
picture,
We
right?
all get the picture.
Look what happened.
Yeah.
And then look at this.
Yeah.
Now,
And then,
know?
and then we sewed a piece of satin on the back so
Yes,
that it, so your boobs don't
the
hang out,
side.
your breasts don't hang out.
yeah.
Your side.
Anyway, so I think this is really cool. And how much do they sell for?
I don't know.
We don't know. It probably depends on the piece of fabric. So that's kind of interesting.
You know, and we're so busy with music right now. Wouldn't it be great if there's someone here in Gulfport, a young person or an older person, that needs a job, and they make this a cottage industry? We'll hand it off to you. We will not sell this to you.
Oh, we
business.
can. But they bring them to your concerts and show them there.
Yeah.
And sell them there. That's
Sell
the
'em
thing.
there.
And you guys, that sounds interesting. Some sort of deal.
Cottage
Deals to
industry.
be struck.
Yes.
Cottage industry. All right. So now, Jolie, you were a soccer player at what level?
I played in college. I got a scholarship to play at University of Florida.
Oh, and she went to college.
Yes, with the Universidad. I played here in Clearwater with the high school. Born and raised here. I played all 4 years varsity. I was captain of my team, and my club team as well.
Wow.
We won 4 state championships, and
I
then
know, it's just like it keeps getting better and better. She was just captain. She was like slightly the captain. Not only was she, but slightly the
I had
captain.
the
Okay.
opportunity to have that role.
Scholarship.
And then I made my way to University of Florida in Gainesville in 2010, and I played 5 years there. And then moved to Orlando to work with Orlando City Soccer Club, and then I moved to California for 6 years to get out of here.
Okay, now somewhere along the line, you went from being like an athlete.
Yes.
Oh, you know what's fun, and I understand that, you did, okay, and then how did we get into, you said you did gymnastics too?
Yes, when I was in middle school.
In
2
middle
years.
school.
Yeah.
And so sometimes, at the urban gypsy stuff, sometimes you and Barney do kind of athletic sort of things.
We do some acro yoga.
Now, how's it feel working with Barney?
It's the greatest gift on the planet.
Oh.
I know, isn't that
Yeah.
true?
Yes.
It's like I was at your all's performance and there were 2 other people, Maggie May, who we may have remembered from the show,
Yes.
and her
And
brother
Cody.
and Cody.
Yeah.
And you guys were having so much fun. And Barney was working hard. You work hard up there,
I
Barney.
do.
But I love the way he lets other people shine. And I think you guys are a blessing to Barney,
Oh,
by
yeah.
the way.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
look, he's over there. We're all crying.
I began.
Okay, somewhere along, but when we first met, it was not because you were a rock star or an athletic star. It was because you were doing gardening.
Yes.
So when did you become?
Yes.
Gardener.
That unfolded a little bit in Gainesville when
This
I was
is the
there.
new outfit.
Yeah. Yeah. The next outfit. Yeah.
Okay, so how did we get to? How did we? How did we get to? How did we get from soccer to kale?
Yes.
Kale.
I had a handful of horticulturist friends in Gainesville
Oh,
towards the end of my career there, and then when I moved to California, I met a partner. We went up north. We lived in a van with her cat, and then we started on a goat farm, working on a goat farm. That led us to a winery, to cannabis farms, to an orchard with apples and pears. So that kind of just kept going, and then I made my way up north to Oregon and did the same up there.
well, and there's something. Oh, look, somebody in the audience has had a similar journey. And it's interesting. All the attributes that make you the captain of the soccer team are really useful in gardening. Like get the job done
Big time.
and quit
Yes.
complaining and get on the
Yes.
get on the team. Okay, is anybody in the audience willing to take a cabbage home? All right, come get your cabbage.
Cabbage.
I'll keep the kale if nobody wants it. Other than me, if they do want it, but I will eat the kale. But I've already got cabbage. All right, anybody? Would you like some squash, butternut squash?
Okay.
Anybody else out there willing to take a butternut squash or a cabbage off my hands?
Heaven, yes.
You better believe
And
it.
you can get some more at the end, but there's a few more left in the car. If anybody, don't hold back. How about you? You want, anybody else want? There's plenty of them, like there's more in the car. Okay. Because every once in a while, you just gotta give stuff away. If you want to give me something, you can become a patron. Or give food away, because like Robyn just doesn't want to see it go to waste. Give. Can I give you these? Here's some sage for you.
Thank you.
And I'll send you home with some mangoes. They're just sort of starting to fall off the tree. This one might be.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Would you sing another number for us?
Yes.
Please.
Another number.
Sing like a song. Would you? That somebody will hand you your instrument. And you want to? Yes. And we're gonna get it. Yes, we need. Or yes, no. We get no.
We want a drum?
If you, what do you want?
I love the drum.
She would love a drum. Okay.
What if I play the drum and Barney plays acoustic?
Okay. There's another drum in the house if we need it.
I had 2 drums.
Okay, what song do you want to do?
Could do one of Barney's songs?
Yes.
One of our songs?
Right.
Or,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So what instrument do you need?
How about Mama Maya?
Sure.
Okay, that's the one we want. What
I need a
instrument do you
drum.
need? Okay,
Yeah.
can you play that drum?
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect. And what instrument are you gonna need?
I got one for her.
Okay,
I'll get
perfect.
hers.
Okay.
I'll go
Maybe,
get hers.
maybe hand that. Put that on the table here.
When I first met her on a rainy night,
When you first met Jolie on a rainy night.
I said, "This girl can drum."
I know, somehow, this girl, it's like, Jolie is a, Jolie, I'm gonna get out of the way.
Yeah.
Or you're gonna stand.
Yeah, we'll stand.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit in the back and.
I think it's a good
and
idea.
make- I'm gonna sit in the back and make a interested dance movement. Really good.
And it's great to see a goddess that can drum.
I got a second drum.
You know, you can probably have the mic because